Welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently 1:03 p.m. on Saturday the 28th of October 2023. Now I'm down near Spa at Goondi Bend. This is more Goondi Bend, where the Spa supermarket used to be. Next to there at the Goondi Sports Ground. They made this little pathway a while back, like probably 5 or 6 years ago, that only went just behind the club's sign and that, and then they dug some of it up and haven't really maintained it, and it's closed at the moment, and the council's putting in a new pathway. So have a look at the information that I've got and I'll read some of it out. I'll put it on screen too at the start of the video. Council will install a 2-metre wide concrete footpath from Blackwood Street traffic lights to Leichhardt Street along the boundary of the Goondi sports field. Council will also upgrade the pedestrian stairs at the Bruce Highway traffic lights. It's being funded by the council and it should be completed by December 2023, the start of December, weather permitting. So this is what they're doing. So we thought we'd come and have a look. I've seen people working over here, didn't know what it was for until this just now. So until that come up on the council website. This is all off the council website, what I just read. So we'll have a bit of a look while we're here and see where they've taken away some of the old footpath, which was a complete waste of time putting that even there. So I think, well, this stuff over here is Telstra. Telstra and Ergon have been doing stuff here. So I've seen Ergon signs and Telstra signs here, so this will just show as much detail as we can. Now the pathway is fully marked out too. You can actually tell what it is. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of updating to electrical cables and things around. I wonder what they'll do with these slabs of concrete, whether they'll waste them, whether they'll donate them to something that might need them, or what. Well, we got to beat the rain, so I can't take too long. Looks like it's going to pour rain any minute, but we want to do our usual and show as much detail as possible. That house is still there, so this is an update. That house is still there, next to the PCYC. It's been basically gutted. Things taken from around the outside of it. And that. So, let's have a look along this pathway. Be nice if they get rid of the plovers. Oh, that'd be amazing. Because you walk across this field and it's just plovers. So we'll go on this and show all this, and then we'll go on the outside of the boundary barricade. We're not going to walk on anything, we're not going to wreck anything. If you ever come and have a look at stuff like this, even the Dalrymple Esplanade one, don't walk on it when they're still working on it. Not on these sort of parts. The fully cemented parts, well, maybe, but not these parts. So we'll look back where we just came from, give you an idea of where it is. What the deal is. So it'll tell you, basically shows you where it is. Be nice if they put a couple of bins along here too. Wouldn't hurt. But you can see where they're doing it, and I'll come back, get some more progress. I've walked along here before in other videos, pardon me, before they started doing this. You can have a look at that. Goondi Sports Ground videos. So if you ever feel you want to donate to the channel to help it grow, to help get better picture quality for us and future generations to see what Innisfail was like, then feel free to check the links in the description, the PayPal links. It would really help can upgrade equipment and get better quality picture and sound. It's a very, very windy day. So this is, you get the Bruce Highway over there, in Palmerston Drive. And across there you've got the Goondi Bend bike path, then Peter Park Racecourse Showgrounds, just to give you an idea of where this is, the Goondi Sports Ground. July Pharmacy back next to Spa, the entrance down Leichhardt Street. So this will just give you a bit more detail of what it's like along here, what they're doing. I have mentioned that it would be nice if they put a pathway in here. I've mentioned it a few times on my videos, well before they ever planned any of it. I don't know if they watch my videos, but thank you for doing it. There's a few other places that really need a pathway, and a lot of people mention it. It needs a pathway from the Innisfail State College all the way out to Flying Fish Point. A decent pathway all the way along. About this wide would be great, if possible, even if it's just half of this width. And then just put bollards on the side, proper ones that aren't going to get ruined, you know, proper concrete ones to make it safer. Would be amazing. So I don't even think I'll be able to get down to those stairs down there to show that, unless I go back and go around the bike track. And see, the plovers are getting angry now as they do along here. Yeah, it's not the nicest the way they do it. It'd be nice if they put a bin over here. Of course they're going to take everything away, as they do. But here we go. Just show back a little bit where we came from. Try not to walk too fast, but I've got to beat the rain, because I don't want to use the other camera. It's not as good a picture quality. There's Blackwood Street, where that white vehicle's got the indicator on over there. Don't know if that shows up on here. But here you go. Down to where the stairs used to be. Oh, they got rid of the stairs altogether. Well, why'd they ever put them in? It might have been main roads, I don't know. But it used to be full on stairs there, which you'll see in some of my videos and photos. Yeah. Well, I did say one day when I come along here, before they started doing all this, it'd be nice if they had stairs one side and a ramp the other side, like a gradual ramp, so people with bikes or people with mobility scooters or wheelchairs or whatever could get up. Yeah, but that pathway should go to a decent crossing across the road, so you can get across Blackwood Street onto the bike path. Join them up. Peewee's going off. I might be nesting in the trees up here. There's two peewees going off. But anyway, yeah, so let me know what you think of what they're doing here. I think it's much needed. They have a decent concrete ramp, even at the what they've got there now. That sort of angle would probably help just join it up to that other concrete. Just drainage is a thing too. Here, because yeah. But anyway, that's excellent that they're doing this. I'd like to see one from River Avenue to Wangan, a pathway, a decently put in pathway like this, proper concrete cement, so tree roots don't go through it, so it's a lot safer to walk out to places like that. But one from the Centenary Bridge across to all the way down and out to Marillion would be great. Just finish the pathway along the highway all the way out to Marillion would be safer for people. I'd walk out there for exercise if they had it there, made it wide enough that you felt safe on there. So here's what it shows through the barricade anyway, if you're walking along the barricade along here. Yeah, the plovers are getting angry. Yeah, that's the trouble with anywhere walking along this sporting facility, is the plovers very frustrating. So it looks like they've done a lot of work here, so hopefully the rain holds off and gives them enough time to finish it. Yeah, I've often said that this needed to be done here. Great idea. It'd be nice if the pathway went down there and swung on up. Have a bridge over there near the Innisfail sign and go down and make it safer for people to go to Newman's store and that along here. It'd be nice if there was a pathway on the other side of the road over there. I mentioned in my walk to Goondi video part 1 where I walked along the other side of this, where that white van is on the other side of that, and it's just horrible to walk. Not very safe. A lot of kids walk along there. It'd be nice if they put a pathway across there all the way to Newman's store. It'd be nice if there was one all the way to the Puma, but at least to Newman's store would be great. So we'll walk out a little bit so you can see a bit more, so it's more wider angle. So you can see a bit more detail. There's across to Ash Street, Beach Street. Across there, it may not show up in video, but I'm sort of in line with that at the moment. Back where we just came from, showing as much detail as possible. Yeah, I reckon the plovers must nest in these trees here. So, doesn't matter what time of the year. Some birds, it depends on the time of the year. Yeah, there's a lot of smoke around, plus dark clouds. Probably from the fires up the tablelands, the smoke coming down. So as much detail as what it was like along here while we can. Yeah, a couple of bends along here wouldn't go astray. Decent sized bends. Even if they're those wheelie bends they've been putting around. A couple of them wouldn't go astray. And put one back over near the sports pavilion or whatever they want to call it over there, near the playground. Wouldn't go astray either. That would be great. Slight little bit of blue sky trying to come through. They're predicting no rain at the moment, but when you look at the radar and it's all north of here, any of the rain. Yeah, it's a lot safer way. You don't have to cross the highway without a crossing. If you're coming to the sports ground, you're coming along here. If they could join it up past John Cole Toyota and up to the Goondi Hill bike path on this side of the road would be great. So if you're heading towards town from Goondi Van, it'd be on the left hand side. The Goondi Hill pub side of the road. Yeah, if they could do that, that would be amazing. Yeah, I'd like that. Finish it all the way up. John Cole Toyota, I think they put their own in. Wow, the sports ground's a little bit ripped up from all the vehicles. That's when I've come past before, there's been a lot of vehicles around. I just assumed it was to do with all the ergon stuff. Look at this, from the wind. That's crazy. It's that windy along here. But yeah, if they could finish it all the way up to the top of Goondi Hill, just as wide, would be awesome. Be a lot safer, and do all the way down to Newman's store, at least. Would be absolutely phenomenal. Be a lot safer for people. Make it proper cement so that tree roots don't grow through it as easy. Like you look at River Avenue out past the old high school, you can see that tree roots grow through that pretty full on. Wow. So doing a slow pan of the sports ground while we're here. We've shown the sports ground in full detail before, so don't need to go over there and show it, but we can show all this. It'd be nice if they did up the cricket pitches and all that too here, the practice nets and that, and put a proper cricket pitch in the middle of the field, fully updated the whole place. That would be amazing. Decent lighting in. Even lighting that's on at night along the bike path would be great. I know they put in lights at places and then don't leave them on. They end up turning them off. Well, they need to have them over Dalrymple. They need to have them here. Be a lot safer for people walking along, because I've come along here at night and there's been some unsavoury people around. They should have them on the bike track on the other side too. A couple of different lights, bright lights too, that show up properly. Okay, so here we go. So we've left everything as we found it. You never mess with anything, never move any markers, never touch anything as much as possible. You gotta be safe, never tamper with anything. Definitely not. So we're trying to show as much detail as possible so we can see what it was like. You never know what changes there'll be over the years. But it'd be great if they made it all the way along up there too, up to the top part, have a bridge across there, just past the Innisfail sign and the Stephen Corica sign. If you're wondering who Stephen Corica is, Google it. He's played in the Socceroos, he's played overseas. He was the coach of, I think, West Sydney Wanderers at one stage in the A-League, the full-on Australian league in the football, soccer. He's a local, born and raised here. I think he played for like junior teams and that here. It's pretty cool. Okay, where else can we show along here? How can we get out to the main part again without interfering with anything? So there's your cricket nets. Oh, it looks like they've done up the actual nets themselves, so they are better than they were. Well, they just cover things up, cover holes up probably. Oh, well, this is the way the cricket nets are here anyway, for people who want to see for practice and all that. Be nice if there was metal bales and that, whatever they're called here. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you can see here where it needs fully doing up.
1 kilometre completed. Duration 14 minutes 14 seconds. 1367 steps.
But that desperately needs fixing up. It'd be nice if they did it into concrete at the bottom, so there's less chance of it coming out. Like cemented it underneath, where the fence goes into the concrete. I mean, I'm no engineer or anything like that, but I think that would help. We've got here, got a pair of socks, a random sock, the sock on its journey. This is where random socks go, one of the places. Yeah, walking along as much as I do, I see many random socks in the wild. Need David Attenborough to commentate. In the wild, the socks in the wild of Innisfail in the Jackery Coast region. The lonely one sock, where is its partner? Will it ever be found? Will it be tossed aside like a piece of old rubbish? That sock became Super Sock. Reminds me of Super Ted. That bear became Super Ted. But anyway, there's the old spa there, across there, where Kane's Cordials used to be back in the day. We've still got the original colouring that I saw up there. Sort of khaki looking colour. I don't know how well that shows up on footage, but anyway, here's back near the old footpath. The one they put in and just only did that little bit and just left it really weirdly. And back down there where we went before. I think all this should be closed off too, but it's not. Oh, people will ride across it and that, hopefully not, when it's not finished and that. So if you're wondering exactly where this is, your PCYC should give you a bit of an idea, a lot more of an idea. So we'll go to the front of that barricade over there and show it. Like I said, if you go exploring places, do video or not do video, don't touch things. Don't mess with work and that people have done. If you see rubbish around, yeah, pick it up. If there was bins around, I'd do the same. As I don't have a vehicle to take it places to put it in the bin. So hopefully they use the same sort of concrete as this, the better quality concrete, and that would be great. Ergon station number 6023080. Emergencies 13 22 96. This is a Snyder Electric KPX. This is a pad mounted substation, I know that much. Oh. So we'll go around, quick look around the front of this barricade here. It's one where the big ditch is. Just show the Ergon. You just better read these names perfectly. I've shown it before. Scott McDermott, project manager Dan Cooper, site manager Scott McDermott. Innisfail 3-feeder replacement. That's definitely Ergon. You can see down there where they're doing stuff. I don't know why it's taken so long to fix it and to finish it. It's been like this for a fair while. You look at some of my update videos, you'll see it. From over the time in my Goondi Sports Reserve Sports Ground video. There you go. So there's Cairns direction. Well, it's more Tablelands direction, but you follow this road, you go to Cairns direction, where the utes going and that around there, or truck as the Americans call them. So we'll go across the road and show what it's like across before the traffic comes. There is some traffic coming. So we might go around and go across Blackwood Street and show. Oh, we could have stayed on that side of the road some of the way, but then it becomes a drain, so it's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Well, here's that house anyway, one that's supposed to be being moved, I've been told. Not just tear down, it's supposed to be being moved. It's the old caretaker of the showgrounds residence. Okay, so we're going around here, around Goondi Bend, where there used to be pine trees in about the middle, where the fate sign is, around there, the Meridian State School fate. And there's across where we were before. Trying to show as much detail as we can while it's possible. Showing via video, so you don't have to come over and have a look, you can see it on video. And to look back and see what they've done over the years. Yeah, there's a lot of smoke around. And so smell it a little bit from the fires and that. Yes, there's many fires up the Tablelands down south and all that as well. So there's your Meridian State School fate sign. So along here in this sort of part, there was pine trees for years and years and years and years till Cyclone Larry knocked them down. I remember walking into town having to step over them back then. So we'll go up to Blackwood Street and check that intersection and where they're doing stuff over the road. We might be able to cross over, have a look, see a bit more detail. This here would be nice to be concreted, this drain, be a lot nicer. So there's Ash Street straight ahead, Beach Street just there, and you got your Turf Club and Innisfail show signs here. It gives you a bit of context to where things are. Big traffic camera up there showing the intersection. A tall pole by itself with no wires coming off it. It's across to the sports ground, Herb Collins Oval. Ash Street intersection where you turn off the highway. All this starts smelling after a while because the drainage isn't that great. A lot of the water just sits there. Then you hear frogs in there. Sounds like hundreds of frogs at times. Okay. So there's your Ash Street, Beach Street intersection there. Where that place with the solar panels are, the first place here. So this has all changed from when they did up all this. It used to be just a bit of a barricade up here with signage on it, and you could go either side of it. Go this way, we could go down there. Okay, one of those signs like they've got across the road there, the arrows going both ways, that type of thing they had here, the cyclists and that. Okay, so we're going to go down this part of Ash Street near the Ash Street payphone, which is not a payphone anymore, it's just Telstra doesn't charge for them anymore. Well, for Australia, international calls I'd say they'd charge, but for anything within Australia, mobile phone calls, home phones, all that, yeah. And free SMS as well, yeah. It's T9, so if you wanted to do C, you'd have to press A, B, C on the one thing like you had to with the old Nokia phones. Yeah, it's like that. Do a quick look, show you what I mean. Oh, they put in this here, I wonder what that's for. This thing's new. I wonder if that's a hotspot. One of their hotspot things. Oh, never seen that before. There's a USB charger on a payphone instead of the where your money would come out. That's new. One device at a time is USB-C and Type A. Wow. Never ever seen that before. Of course it'll get trashed, people will wreck the thing. I have never ever noticed that. So I'm going to take a photo of it. I think that's new. Ash Street payphone. I thought they should close off those things, less chance of people wrecking it, where the money used to come out. Get that close up. So people will be standing there charging the devices. Wow, that's cool. Shows some initiative. So this should be could be part of all that. Well, there you go. 40 Ash Street, Goondi Bend. How's that? An actual charger. So you can charge your camera, charge your phone. No, I haven't got any cables with me to try it, because I'm only doing this video. Yeah, there you go. Wonder if other phones have got that. Let me know in the comment section anywhere in Australia if they've got them. And if you can take a photo of them, close up like I did, and of the whole phone as well, and put it on old new Innisfail photos, that'd be great, especially ones around Innisfail, if they've got them. Like the one near Goodyear, the one near Licensed News Agency, the one near Alex, all that, if they've all got them. It's a cool idea, but I think people will wreck it, sadly. Can't have anything decent without it getting ruined. The sad part of it. I wonder how fast the charging is too. If anyone has anything that can tell the speed, that'd be great. You don't want to stand there for 3 hours doing it. To charge your phone from flat, or charge a power bank or whatever. And there you go. So the footpath's closed. Yeah, we'll go across and have a quick look and go where it's safe, of course. You always got to do these things safely. When you're going to get across and then just quickly show it and then go back. So we're not going to go where it's unsafe. There you go. All closed off. Where the stairs were. So they're just going to put a ramp. Where we were before on the other side. Where the table and chairs and that are there. Well, there you go. Gives you a bit of an idea of what they're doing here. Just towards Cairns. Don't know why that sign's allowed to be on there. Local F-Pocket e-commerce provider. Anyway. Well, there's over here. Anyway. Can't stay down here for too long, safety-wise. Oh, we're behind the barricade, so. Gives you an idea, and then we'll go back where we just came from. Across to Blackwood Street to show that little pathway that I was saying needs to be made longer or just proper crossing. Yeah, proper crossing across Blackwood Street would be safer, especially for children. So there's the road towards town, where that payphone is that I showed before. And I'll show where I was talking about where they should put a new pathway along all the way down to Newman Store at least, or to Puma. Yeah, go down here where the power poles and that are. It's pretty terrible walking between the white line and that big drop there. So all the way down there would be great. If the council was watching, I'd really appreciate that. It'd be a lot safer for pedestrians, but here's that little pathway. And there's always little dogs here. That little pathway is basically useless. One of them looks like a Jack Russell. I don't know if they all are. It'd be nice if there was a proper crossing here, or back up here with a button and that. Be much safer for children, for anybody really, pedestrians and that. There's a lot of people do walk down that part where I showed where they should do a pathway down to Newman Store. So that's Blackwood Street. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Towards Maple Street. Maple Street's where the Goondi State School is. As a tech person, that really impressed me seeing that in the payphone, but I just know that people will trash it, sadly. I hope not. Yeah, see how it's, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but you can see it's a bit smoke, haze and that around. I know at Mundu Airport they're having like a field day, sort of open day at the moment. There's that payphone again. Telstra payphone, what it looks like. The outside. Oh, they're putting your back on it. Remember after Cyclone Larry, I saw someone stealing the the roof off that. It had come off, but they were running off down the street with it. I don't understand people that do that stuff. But anyway, there's Beach Street and Ash Street. And there's the intersection where you come in off the highway. And there's a vehicle coming, so we can see how they come off the highway, the way it works. It'd be nice if there was a crossing here too. Some sort of crossing, whether it be a zebra crossing, or a place that would be great to have a zebra crossing, or some sort of lights, traffic lights or something, would be from the PCYC across to the chemist, the sports ground and that. That would be amazing. So we'll walk all the way back up to where that house is. It's supposed to be being removed so we can see it from a different angle, and then we'll finish the video there. Sorry for it being a bit longer than what people would expect, but you know, we're all about showing details, so we can look back and see exactly how it was. As you watch people's videos from back in the 80s and 90s and things that they put up, and you can't see a lot of details, very shaky, which is the way cameras were back then. So yeah, that's how it is. You had limited battery, limited tape, all that sort of stuff. Well, we've got limited battery, but storage is pretty good. Got a 256 gig micro SD in this, so it can handle a fair bit. It's just battery life isn't as great. The new version is supposed to have nearly double the battery life. That'd be a lot better. So if you want to donate to the fund of getting that, at the time of this being put up in October, late October, it's the 28th of October 2023. If you want to donate in the next month or so, within November or even October, feel free. When I pay it off, it'll be $200 and something a fortnight to pay off. So if anyone wants to make a part payment or towards it, that would be amazing. Check the links in the description, PayPal link. Check out other people's links in there too that I've put up from people that I watch a lot. The people I follow and watch a lot of their videos. Let them know that you come from Bestestimes Reborn, or that Brad at Bestestimes recommended. Would be amazing. There's across the sports ground again or again. And then that house I was talking about before, we'll keep showing along to there as we walk along as well. Best to watch these sort of videos if you want to see full detail on either a big screen tablet or on a TV. So I do it in 60 frames per second, 4K 60. Then get the best resolution that this camera can handle, best quality and all that would be great. Well, it'd be nice if they got rid of that near the back fence there before a cyclone. That'll go flying. It's like roofing iron. At the back. We got moved to somewhere, like even inside the place. I think that window will break in a cyclone, or someone's thrown a rock or whatever through it. It's near a proper circle, and the whole window hasn't shattered. Anyway, there's where we started before. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Documenting through video and photos history. Innisfail, the way it is now, the way it is in the future, and the way it was before. Check out old and new Innisfail photos on Facebook. We're going to wait for whatever this is with the siren so we can see it. You can hear a siren off in the distance. If it comes this far down, we'll show it. It's PCYC. But thanks for watching, really appreciate it. Like, share, comment, subscribe really helps. Sharing the videos with other people helps.
2 kilometers completed. Duration 29
I wonder if it's an ambulance or a fire
minutes,
brigade.
2,848
People are pulling over
Heart rate 100
like they should.
6 beats per minute.
see it's an ambulance. Wow, they're fully lit up too. Pull over. Finally, it could have indicated. So there's Spa, Alive Pharmacy Warehouse, and all that. ABS Engineering, there's your Leichhardt Street that's mentioned in the thing. I will definitely put the screenshots of the stuff off the council's website on the start and the end, so you can find them easily, read the information, leave it on there long enough, you can pause it and read it fully. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay safe.